It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day 5 in Poway. What is that noise, you say? Nothing. We're finally done moving boulders, so the giant green beast that made that obnoxious beeping sound for the last 4 days that I heard in my dreams at night is finally been put to rest. So we are now all focused on planting, so things should move real quick. The garden is starting to take shape. As you can see, some of you commented that the yucca that was buried in this hole here didn't look good, and you were right. I didn't love it either, and the client didn't like it to begin with. So there's the yucca, and in its place, you know, we put a bunch of soil in the hole, rose the level, pushed some rocks around, and I planted a Dazzlerian longissimum, and I added a Euphorbia millii and some Portulacaria and staged a couple of barrels. Now, over here, the idea is, and I'll show you in a minute the rest, but we're going to come around with this rubble. We're going to edge out the installation, and then on the steep parts, I'm going to do some dry stacking. So it'll all look really tucked in and put together. Loving this. Love the flow, because this side is high anyway beyond the other side of the fence, carries on, and then it just kind of drops off a cliff. So yay that. Loving it. This little rock right here is going to go up where that orange cone is. And then over here, yes, you can see that Greg is getting started on the irrigation. The blue flags, he got ahead of us in some cases. So plants that haven't been irrigated yet, we tagged with blue so that he would know to do them. This side is almost done. I'm going to add one more of the giant barrels right down here. But we want to be careful not to move in crowding the driveway, because there are trucks and deliveries and whatnot, you know, that can cut the corners, and we don't want to lose our plants.
This is why we also didn't bring this boulders too close.
Yes, and that's also why, Hannah, good point, that the boulders aren't pressed right against the driveway. There's going to be pathway lighting to illuminate at night, and then Greg is also going to do spots and well lights in the garden proper. Terry planted these Aeonium urbicums today, and they just look spectacular. We also took some cuttings from that big stand of Euphorbia millii way in the back of the Tyrcalli. Why do I keep saying millii? Tyrcalli way in the back. Popped them in there for a little pop of color. Felt like it needed a little something right there. And remember, these plants are going to get big. I mean, like really big. So my challenge is to make the garden look finished without overcrowding to the point where in a year I'm going to have to come in here and move stuff around. Also, remember, I've got my burgundy 3/4. Then I'm going to add black in places. And then I am going to throw a bunch of the Baja Cresta rubble, scatter that around to add that second and third dimension. So this garden will look all like it's been here forever. Then over here, Alex and Nate ran rubble all along the fence line so that we can contain our burgundy 3/4 when the time comes. I've got Luke planting a little agave. I believe that's a Titanota. And, you know, that's got the potential to get about 5 or 6 times that size. So I felt like that would be a really good place for it. You're not going to see it too much right now, depending on the angle that you're looking. But my goodness, in another couple of years, look out! We still have lots of barrels to stage. And yeah, we want that Titanota to be as close to the ground as possible. Okay, let's let's keep going. Terry can help. Okay, so what else up here? We added, as I said, some more boulders.
And then add the flags so they know to irrigate it.
And I've got a Mediopicta alba going in here. Gosh, I don't know. I think that's going to need to go back further, guys. Right? Can you distress that root ball anymore, or is that pretty much as far as you can go? Okay. The root ball's already halfway gone. This is challenging because this is a narrow flower bed and I don't want to crowd the driveway. I also don't want things to be in a straight line. So super challenging. You can see that weed fabric. All right, yeah, just yeah, come on back with it a little more. Right, good, good. Think about how big it's gonna get. And I think that this one,
I think it should go back further.
yes, we're gonna send that back.
But not too close to that.
Yeah, not right on top of the.
Take it back like away.
Go back about a foot, back straight. Yeah, that way. So it has room to grow and not crowd the drive. Challenging, I know. Then you can see that you can see
Don't get mad at me. I'm keeping people.
what else I'm just trying to see if there's anything else we've added. I think it's really interesting to look at how the boulders look before we've staged plants around them. They look so bouldery, big boulders, yikes, and then immediately softened once plants go in.
We'll check back in later.
Yeah, so we will check back in later with you. I have staged the orange cones where plants are going to go, and you'll see a big transformation. And then don't forget about that big 24 or 30.
Uh-oh.
So it's a wrap for day 5, and we made extraordinary progress today. I'm really pleased. Got most of the plants in. This was a challenge. As I was standing back there drinking water and I looked down, it's like, oh, it's so empty. But it was too late to try to get big boulders back here. So I used barrel cactus instead of boulders. They anchor in the landscape much like a boulder. So when you are doing your own landscapes, remember one barrel cactus equals 1 boulder. Those are going to be beautiful there. And they don't need irrigated, so you know that's a bonus and just a great solution.
The line right there is a hard line.
Yeah, this is a hard line here. This is not irrigation. It's just a port. Yeah, so you know, studying this landscape from all angles has been a lot of fun. From the street, from the sides, from down there, from over there, from straight on. I'm really feeling like we are pretty much, like at 95% done planting. This is where the restraint part comes in. I'm really, really happy with the little bed up top and how that looks from street level. It's so fun. And that big wooden board, that's coming out tomorrow, and we're going to dry stack that with rubble, and it's just going to look so great. Good from every angle. Loving that so much. And then here on this side, once again, just feeling like we're good. Taking into consideration the potential for growth, I think we absolutely are dialed in over here. And yeah, we've plopped in, we did like some aloe blue elf, some millii for color. This probably the star of the show, one of them, because this big angustifolia is definitely a showstopper. This Euphorbia tiricale cuttings, that color is insane. Actually, I was just realizing that I only popped in 2 presentations of it, but there's still the 3rd one over at the corner of the property, so I think we're good. Don't need to add any more millii. Yeah, we had a whoopsie here. We had a broken irrigation pipe, and the guys had to dig to China to find it, but find it they did. Yay, guys. So that Say what?
That's where the break was.
Oh, the pop-up. Yeah. Yeah, there it was. So this was like this, and probably ran over it, cracked it, and then that, you know, cracked the pipe too. At the the joint here.
Right there.
Yep, but fixed it. So no harm, no foul. This here, I had this agave here and some cotyledon, and I've got some barrel cactus. Can you believe it? I have barrel cactus left over. I don't think I've ever uttered those words in a sentence before. So it's going to be fun to pop my little 15s in. About the only thing I don't think I'm going to be able to find a home for is my last Dazzlerian longissimum, and I've got an aloe rubra violacea too that I didn't work in. Oh well, that's okay. It's a beautiful plant and it will get used. But yes, I keep reminding myself, restraint, restraint, restraint. So tomorrow we're going to start doing all of our bordering with our rubble. I'm super excited about this over here. Finish this. Thank you guys for your suggestion to get rid of that yucca. So good. Keep them coming. I feel like, you know, you should all be on retainer at this point. It truly does take a village, doesn't it? So, you know, I'm also thinking about this eucalyptus is going to be coming out at some point. But I can't, you know, really think about that too much right now. I need this to look good now. So we'll come from the fence post and we'll bring our rubble around and we'll dry stack where we need to offer retention, and then just have it finish up here. We will bring the 3/4 inch lava rock all the way down to the curb, you know, on our part of the installation, both sides. So it looks, I think, I don't know, right or wrong? Should we? Because we are going to be, like, I guess if we come down with the lava rock, it's just, since we aren't doing this yet, you know, I want this to look like its own thing and to look finished. So I'm not sure. I'm just going to have to see how it looks. I will be ringing this with rubble on this side, and then do we just end it? I have a feeling that what we're going to want to do is encapsulate the installation and do the 3/4 inch inside the rubble, and perhaps just rake and smooth this, because I'm doing a video. What? Show them what? Show them the drip. Okay. Oh well. Sorry guys. It is hot and we are very exhausted, but Greg wanted me to show you the drip. So here it is. See the little drip? And then this runs for about 30 minutes and saturates the soil and hits all the roots, and the plants are happy little clams. But as I was saying before, we want to take our rubble, you know, and finish this all the way up, contain our design. So you'll have to wait and see how that's going to work out, because I still don't know. Yeah, hashtag working with your spouse. So yeah. Oh yeah, I've been posting a lot of my story at Laura Loves Succulents if you want to see a little behind the scenes. And I feel like I was going to tell y'all something else. Oh, I know. So tomorrow's supposed to be the last day. I don't think it's going to happen, despite the fact that so many of you have volunteered to come help, and we'll have a whole army here tomorrow, and thank you. I'm just not sure how far the rubble's going to go, and I'm not sure how far the top dressing's going to go, and if we have to go get more, it really slows production. So I'm prepared to come back next week and finish, because remember, I still have all of my, you know, my accenting to do. That's me. I can't really have anybody else do it because I'm literally making it up in real time. So that might have to wait until next week. We're supposed to get rain here, yes, on Monday and Tuesday. So maybe it'll be Wednesday of next week before we're able to come and finish. But that would be amazing if I could have a day. I love rainy days. We get so few of them. And it's the only time I don't feel guilty about not working. So I can just cuddle up, I can binge on some Netflix, I can read a book. Sometimes Greg and I play Scrabble. I know, right? So exciting. But it is nice just to not feel like I have to go anywhere or do anything. So thank you guys. Yay. We are at 97,800 and change subscribers. We also are circling 21 million views. So thank you so much for sharing these videos with your friends and on your other social medias, for your likes, your comments, and of course your subscriptions. And thank you so much for those that have joined the channel and are supporting our work with a membership. So yeah, ask away in the comments. I look forward to hearing what y'all have to say. This has been Laura Eubanks with my fantastic team, DFS and Poway with day 5 and your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.